What's up, guys? Studfit here. Man, we were robbed. For those of you who've been watching the rundown, I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. But you may not know this. Most of my videos started and my content was originally created to talk about the strategies of pulling on pipes. So it's really the only time I get to be able to talk about my account personally. Most of my other videos, I talk about what's going on in the game, and don't even really talk about my inventory or what I'm going through. But thought I'd do a little video today. One, because this pipe was not what we expected. I think when we saw a 50 pipe in the corner of the little data mining image, and then we saw these pictures of these high-end drivers, we were thinking maybe heavy hitters, maybe Coinbox driver pipe. We were not that blessed. It is not what we expected. But before I get into that, that's a major chunk of what I'll talk about. Lucky 7, it is an awesome driver. You know about that. With this Lucky 7 Plus, it's arguably even sometimes better than Coinbox, especially if you are on a T-track and you can't really get all the single boxes in glider sections and whatnot. But I don't think I have to sell the value to this, to Lucky 7. Especially if you've wanted Nabbit, you wanted Chef Mario, Lucky 7, it's where it's at. And so I think there was some allure to this pipe specifically based on Lucky 7. The downside is you don't have great odds to get that. Why don't we just start there? Essentially, this is 100 pipe at a 50 pipe content. The one change to that, though, is there are more supers. So 24% supers compared to 20% in a normal 100 pipe. So from that standpoint, there are more supers. And really, honestly, I even debated on going into this pipe. And probably the average player should not. I have a Gold Pass only account that I put together. And I just kind of been doing it on the side. I only play on Tuesdays. And I definitely will not be pulling on this pipe. This is not a great pipe for that. Now, I will say, even to like the major whales, definitely check out Carlos's channel. He even did a little video this morning recommending you not to pull. And I think for a lot of people, I would agree with that. I think for him and his super whale account, even it was debatable, because if you think about compared to the 100 pipes that had 9%, these are not great odds. Now for me, I've just entered level get-in. I am looking for more supers. I am looking to try to level out these daily selects, and I held myself back a little bit from pulling in the week 1 pipe, despite really wanting to be able to start getting stuff to level 7, start pulling. But from that standpoint, I have to get stuff to level 7. I'm talking about supers, commons. So for me to get a pipe that has a lot of supers and commons, it's not, at this point in the game, it's not that bad. But, there's a good chance I could pull Pauline and then pull, and then reset and pull Pauline again. And I just walk away with Pauline, and, maybe a wildfire flyer or something like that. There's definitely that possibility. I have enough rubies to go in twice. I don't know. This Kart pipe, whenever it comes out, it might come out Sunday, it might come out, who knows, maybe next Friday. I'm not entirely sure at this point in time. Anything's on the table. But that Kart pipe is going to be much better if you're looking for just high-end to ruby odds, which is normally what I go for. But I think for me, it's like these are the items that I do want. It's kind of probably smart to kind of talk about where I'm at with that. Nabbit and Pauline are both at level 6. So, now that we've opened things up to level 7, I'm going to be taking both of those to level 7 at some point, so I might as well pull on them. Plus, I need the supers and normals. So for me, yeah, it is kind of like a normal pipe, but I get hopefully a driver that I'm going to take to 7 anyway. Now, Chef Mario and Classic Luigi are only a 3.5. So, hey, if I get them once, I take them to 4, I get that Lucky 7 Plus. It's not going to be a driver I'm going to be, unless I put tickets into it, a driver I'm going to be using anytime soon. But I think in the long term of the game, it's going to be probably a driver I'm eventually going to take to level 7 or at least level 6. So might as well save myself some tickets, especially because they're so rare. And I'll get into a lot of that other information on the rundown, but just figured I'd kind of dive into that before I go ahead and pull. So kind of giving you the information on my account, giving you where I stand. Wouldn't necessarily recommend this pipe to everyone, but for those medium-sized whales who are just trying to max out stuff in the daily select, it'll give you a good head start. So we'll see how things go. The only really good piece about this pipe is that it is a 50 pipe. So as you know, I love resetting, and there might be a good chance for me to be able to, get that driver pretty early on at this pipe and then reset. As you know, I'll probably be resetting after I get the driver, or if I beat the pipe pretty substantially. If I get the Kart and glider, within, if I get it within maybe the first 2 pulls, then I might reset. But outside of that, I'm going to be going for that driver. That's going to be my focus. So you see here, it's nice to get things to level 7 here, so it's barely taken off. I did pull a little bit into the week 1 pipe, and I did max out. You see there, Baby Luigi. I actually, ironically, Baby Mario as well, and a few others. So I get this 400 coins. Not a big deal. I could use the coins already. As you see, I only have 12,000 coins. So at this point in time, every coin is welcomed. I put tickets that I've been saving from the last few months because I haven't been able to use driver tickets. One of the strategies I've been thinking about when I think about how should I approach my daily selects? Here we go. Nab it. Love it. Only 4 tickets I need to put into them. I'll take it. So, and we'll see if I reset here. Most likely I will, because I'm here for the drivers. Typically, you have kind of 2 approaches. You either go for specific contents, or you just go for just pure high-end to Ruby return. In this case, it's more for the actual contents. From that perspective, I think I'm going to just be resetting. Definitely resetting. So there we go. Got Nabbit there. Happy about that. Might even be able to get a 2 more. Let's find out. But I think as approaching the daily selects, I've been thinking about should I. Mario's one of the few supers that I maxed out. Interesting. Swooper. Okay. Not moving the needle at all for me on that. I might just reset. Man, that's the thing, is like if I was getting a good glider, it might make more sense, but it theoretically would make sense for me to just reset here. I don't know where that lucky 7 driver is going to be. If he's at the bottom, then that's going to be much more tough. I thought about waiting to max out any of the contents in the pipe until after this pipe pull, but I couldn't wait till Sunday. I was like, I have to start working on my daily selects. I have all these tickets sitting around. If I get half the credit for my max out, then I get it. All right, Swooper, interesting. I think, let's see, 343 rubies. I think I'm going to keep going. It makes sense to reset, but I'm really going for that driver. So in this case, I've just made the decision officially. I'm going for drivers, going for that specific content. I'm not going for beating the pipe. If I don't beat the pipe here, now, if I get 2 high ends, oh my gosh, you're freaking kidding me. And have it again. Oh my gosh, that was a very lucky pipe. I'm glad I did not reset. Holy moly. Man, I really hope I don't get your hopes up into this pipe, because that was this is not to be expected. Wow. Man, and then the first two on this one, all this is gravy on top. Wow. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Getting a lot of Baby Mario. Baby Luigi. Perfectly fine by me. Look at that. Very cool. Should I reset? I'm just joking. Of course I'm resetting. That was pretty incredible. Cool. All right, man, let's see if I can nab it a third time. That was pretty insane odds. All right, so I was kind of talking about my daily selects, deciding which ones to max out. Here was Toad. Man, every time I keep talking about the daily selects, which ones I maxed out, I pull the one that I maxed out. But kind of took the strategy, thinking about the strategy of, hey, do I max out drivers, carts, gliders first? Should I do them all, focus on one versus the other? So for my account, I'm never going to use the super drivers. That's just, I'm not. I'm going to use a Coinbox driver. I'm going to use something else. I have enough other drivers. I'm just not going to use the super drivers. I don't think I've had to in quite some time. Whereas in gliders, I sometimes use them, but not very often. I think based on the variety of carts and how many carts are out there, I have the least amount of carts maxed out. I think a lot of the leading up to level get and most of my loadout were 646 or 656 if I was lucky, because there's just so many carts. And so when I would pull on pipes, I would just get carts less than the other items. I'm not sure why it keeps taking me outside of that screen. So I was thinking, why don't I just focus on buying the carts in my daily selects and maxing those out? And I have those at a higher level since I'm going to use the carts more than the gliders and the supers anyway. And then also, eventually what happens is, just to kind of give you a heads up, once you max out everything in your daily selects, you still get rewards for Gold Pass and you still get those tickets, even though you have stuff maxed out. So there are a lot of carts that are that are not in 100 pipes. So what I was seeing is that and we had something similar to, like, I think it was a 8-bit jumping Luigi, and I blew a bunch of, I think I threw all the tickets to take it to 6 immediately. Kind of regret that move now, but I mean, it's obviously been a useful glider, but I wish I would have saved those tickets. So what I was accumulating was all super and normal drivers and glider tickets, just those two. But I was running out of carts and cart tickets, both super and normal, and I was using those to take things to 6 that were, special carts that were in special pipes. There's just a lot of carts, even in supers and normals. So I just realized that I was running out of. I was accumulating tickets for super and normal for drivers and carts, or drivers and gliders, but not carts. So in this mentality, I'm thinking, hey, if I just buy out all my daily selects and max out all my carts that I'm going to use more anyway, then I don't have to worry about saving so many tickets. It's actually going to help me out later, because I didn't buy all the supers and max them out first. So that's going to be my strategy. Is I'm going to buy all the carts in my shop every day. Every day, that's all I'm going to be using my coins until I start seeing high ends, which I'm not expecting to see anytime soon. So there you go. A little fun strategy there, and it makes a lot of sense for me, and I think everyone. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, the one glider it took to 7, but I got 5,000 coins. Kind of bummed about it, but it is what it is. Maybe this is a situation where patience was the virtue there. Okay. Classic Luigi to 4. Gotta love that. And then nab it twice. Pretty happy about that. I think I got the Wild Wing and the Swooper and the gold glider there. So pretty happy with these pulls. I was kind of hoping for a nab it a third time, but man, that would just be getting greedy. There we go. There's my super cart. I'm focused on maxing super carts first. So, got the driver there. The details would be that I would have just a cart left in there for 210 pulls. I'm willing to go back in and see what's going on in here. Again, you know, that is the luxury of a 50 pipe, is that the contents are, you know, you have less risk if something's at the bottom of the pipe. So we'll see if I can get a fourth driver here. We already saw it's gold. My guess is it's probably gonna be another gold glider. That's just how Nintendo works. Right when they get the hopes up, they like to pull your heart out of your chest. That's kind of their thing. Just like this pipe. And again, hopefully you don't get too excited from these pulls. That one pipe, the second one was pretty baller. Okay. Oh man. Classic Luigi. All right. Very happy about that. Got him twice. That was good. Why not? I'll do, if I have to, 2 more pulls. I always regret these last few pulls. But I keep getting gold. All the glitter is gold. Like I said, I'm trying to max out as many shop supers and commons. Oh, the sushi racer to 5. Okay. See if I have a double. I doubt it. I will say that sushi racer. Oh my gosh! Wow. Nabbit. Baller, man. Jeez Louise. Man, I really hope everyone who pulls on this pipe gets Nabbit. I hope everyone has this type of luck, or at least anyone watches this video and then decides, because this is not normal. This is very, very lucky. Another double. Obviously, only have time for, or only enough room for one more pull. I'm not gonna pull though. I'm gonna save until next week. I really do like this Kart pipe. It's coming up. It's gonna be an awesome pipe. But I've been very, very lucky. I'm not going to. Nintendo always knows my last last pull is always a sucker pull. So I'm done. I'm calling it quits with 3 Nabbit pulls, 2 classic Luigis, a swooper, a gold glider, and a wild wing. So phenomenal luck. I could not repeat that. And I kind of hope that you don't get too excited. I really want to temper those expectations. But either way, if you do pull, good luck. Wish you the best lucky 7 luck. And I hope to catch you guys on the rundown.